How to recruit software developers efficiently is a question every business is asking themselves these days. Back in the day, you could run an ad, get your inbox full of applications, and then do some interviews. This isn't the way the world works anymore. The biggest challenge businesses face when hiring software developers is the quality and availability of the talent pool. Here are 7 tips on how to recruit software developers more efficiently. Identify the problem and your needs. The first thing you need to do is identify the problem and your needs. You need to ask yourself what role you're looking for and why. Is this a new position or a replacement for someone who's left? Is it an existing position that needs to be filled? Are there any immediate goals that you have in mind that a new hire would help accomplish? Once you've identified the problem and your needs, you can plan out your strategy for finding the right person. The next step is to map out what skill set will best fit your requirements. You should have a clear idea of what the job entails before looking at resumes. You'll also want to determine what kind of personality and working style will fit best with your team and company culture. Make a list of skills and qualities you're looking for. When recruiting new software developers, it is imperative that you first compose a list of the qualities and skills that you are hoping to find. This list should be comprehensive and include everything from the most essential qualifications, example 2 to 4 years of professional experience, to less concrete but equally important traits, example reliable, sociable, positive personality. Your list will serve as an aid in determining what to look for when searching for potential candidates and will help you weed out those who do not match your goals. You should be on the lookout for people with a wide range of both technical and non-technical skills. Technical skills could include programming languages like Python or Ruby, as well as knowledge of databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL. Non-technical skills might be something like knowing how to communicate effectively with team members or having a willingness to learn new things quickly. Define the compensation plan. Before you start the hiring process, it is important to understand what a competitive compensation plan looks like. A competitive compensation plan should include a competitive base salary, equity, if necessary, a strong benefits package. Once you have an idea of what a competitive compensation package looks like, you will be able to recruit developers more efficiently because you won't waste time with candidates who don't match your salary requirements. Build a job description. When you're looking to hire software developers, it's important to create a clear job description. A good job description will clearly describe the responsibilities and key tasks of the position. It should also be able to accurately describe the skills, experience, and behaviors you are looking for. Your job description is the first impression that potential hires will have of your company. It should be as detailed as possible and include all the essential information they need to decide whether they want to apply. That includes the job title, a bulleted list of responsibilities, important technical skills, and any required qualifications. Be sure to also include details about your benefits package and any perks that will attract the best candidates to your opening. Reach out to potential candidates. The best way to recruit software developers is to reach out to potential candidates using multiple sources including social media, job boards, and friends. Most likely, the first step in the recruitment process is going to be posting your job opening on a job board. The next step is going to be reaching out to potential candidates through LinkedIn or other social media platforms. If you have time, you can also use the I'm Recruiting feature on Facebook. You can also ask your friends for recommendations of good developers that they know and trust. If you don't have any friends who are developers, there are many online communities for software engineers where you can find highly qualified applicants. Partner with an IT recruiting agency. It's a good idea to partner with an IT recruiting agency to help you with your hiring needs. IT staffing firms have the expertise and experience necessary to find skilled professionals for your company. They understand what it takes to identify the top people in the industry, and they have access to a vast network of candidates that you can't reach on your own. Plus, they're familiar with current market trends related to salaries, benefits, and incentives, so they'll make sure that you're offering competitive compensation packages. Conduct interviews with the candidates you select. When it comes to interviewing people for your software developer positions, you need to be sure that you're prepared. You'll want to know what kinds of questions to ask so that you can see whether or not they'll be a good fit for your team. For example, if you want them to work closely with others in an agile environment, you might ask questions about how they like to communicate or what they think the best way of working is. You could also ask them a few technical questions just to see how much knowledge they have on the subject. If you don't have technical expertise, then invite to the interview process someone who can evaluate the candidate's technical skills. Ideally, if you have such an expert in your team, for example, team lead or CTO. If you don't have an expert in your team, you may use an external expert who can help you in the interview process. If you need someone who can work well with other people, it's important that you don't rely on technical questions alone when evaluating candidates. Instead, try including some behavioral interview questions as well. The most important thing is that you get a sense of their personality and whether or not they would mesh with your current team before offering them the job. Recruiting software developers is not easy, but it is possible if you know how to do it right. By following the tips shared above, you should hopefully have a better idea of how to attract and recruit software developers efficiently. As with most things in life, the key is preparation and research. Know what you want and learn as much as you can about the job before reaching out to candidates. And if you reach out to the wrong people, don't be afraid to try again. This is an industry in which connections are everything. MindHunt is an international IT recruitment agency from Ukraine with more than 10 years of experience that helps businesses hire software developers, QA engineers, DevOps, and other IT specialists worldwide. If you need IT recruiting services, please contact us for a free consultation using the link in the description. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.